Hello, YouTubers. Welcome back to Yorkshire Media One. I am Mark, your host, your presenter, whatever you want me to be. And yes, I am cheaper and better than the BBC. I'm more entertaining. Come on. At least it's free. So, what have I got? What are we talking about today? Well, here's the disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I'm just going to describe my mental health journey. So I'm talking about myself and my mental health. I'm not giving any medical advice because I'm not qualified to do so, and things like that. So it's Mark's mental health journey this month. So what have I got to say? Well, not a lot really. Like I say, since I've met Jen, my mental health has gone flat. It's been a lot. But yes, I do get paranoid attacks and things like that. I still have my anxiety. I still have anxiety attacks when I'm out in public. But since I met Jen, I've been a little bit better. I've been easier to live with and things like that. What I want to talk about today is depression. How you can get depressed on certain things. Like if you're taking drugs for the rest of your life, you can't. You know, I have. I'm type 2 diabetes. I take drugs. I take diabetic drugs and things like that to keep my blood sugars down and things like that. But over time, you can get depressed and that, and you just feel like stopping taking your drugs. That's the worst thing you can do actually, is to stop taking the tablets. You know, what's keeping you alive, so you just don't do it, you keep doing it and things like that. But you need to talk to people, and that, like like um, like charities and things like that. Mine can help, and so can the Samaritans Helpline. They can help as well, and stuff like that. But yeah. But the Samaritans Helpline is 116 123. So 116 123. You can ring them 24 hours a day, night or day, and they will help you if they will help you, you know, to talk to you and things like that. But if you are feeling depressed, then you need to talk to people and things like that. Don't bottle it up. You don't do you any good in bottling it up and things like that. Like I say, I have to test my blood on a regular basis with all this. I've got to test my blood. Yeah, I've got to do my blood and things like that. I'll do it every day and things like that. Some days I don't feel like doing it, but I know I've got to do it, so I do it. And Jen makes sure that I do it, and she makes sure that I take my tablets, even though I get down about it, I get depressed about it, but Jen keeps me moving forward. But you've got to take it. You don't want to do this. You don't want to die. I mean, you don't want blood sugars at 126 because you're not far away from going into diabetic coma and dying and things like that. So yet again, I've dodged a bullet sort of thing. So like I say, if you need help, if you need medical help, go to your own doctor. Your own GP is the first move. He can put you in touch with a psychiatric nurse or psychiatrists, counsellors and things like that. The next move, if you're at home and you feel down, depressed, even downright suicidal, ring the Samaritans. I've always recommended the Samaritans because they've always helped me. 116 123. Ring them 24 hours a day, helpline. They will help you. They will talk to you and most probably get you the help what you want. There is a charity called Mind. You can approach them. You have to Google that, but you can approach them, and things like that, and you can get the help. There was another one. I forgot what they call it. It's up in Wakey. I don't know if they've got it down here or not. But it's like you go in and you get registered and things like that, and hopefully they can help you, and stuff like that. But there is other people who can help. You know, there's other charity. Mine's another one that they can help. Samaritans is another. That's the main one I use. 116123. Ring them night or day, 24 hours. They're great people. They're great listeners, and they do give good advice. That's why I recommend them, and things like that. But as we all know, suicide rate is going up every year. Last year, it was pretty bad, especially in younger people, 16 and 18-year-olds are committing suicide. The world is changing, and you have to change with the world, basically. It's not what I say. It's easy to say than do, I suppose, because you're not in their shoes. I mean, why does a 16-year-old suddenly want to commit suicide? We don't know. It could be because he could be being bullied or things like that. We just don't know. It would be guesswork. It's same with 18-year-old young adults. They commit suicide as well. Is it because they can't cope? Well, any 16 to 18-year-olds, if you're watching this, you need to talk. Please open up and tell people how you feel and things like that. And if you think no one will understand, yes, they will. There will be somebody out there who will understand, and listen to you, hopefully, and put you on the right path. Like I say, any kind of mental health, you should be going to your own GP, your own doctors. Tell your parents what you're going through. Don't keep it bottled. It's the worst thing you can do is bottle it up. Don't bottle it up. Don't keep it bottled up. Just tell people what's going on in your life and things like that. You know what I mean? The more people you talk to, the better you get. You start to make your own support system. I've got my mate Kevin. I can talk to him. I can talk to most of my friends who I can talk to, and they know what I'm going through. So does Jen, and so does Jen's daughters, I suppose. They understand as well, and they're all there to support. But it's there, you know what I mean? Why do it is with the younger people that suicide rate is going up in any case. Not meaning to say that the older end, like my age, that's going up as well, but not as quick or not as much as the 16 to 18 young adults. I say, me personally, mine says 16 to 21 and into the 20s and that. But you don't choose mental health. Mental health chooses you. You don't suddenly pretend to have mental health unless you're a famous TV star and you want to get away from it all. So you lie. But I'm not lying. Mental health does not. You don't choose mental health. It chooses you. And it's as simple as that. No one wants to have mental health problems. I don't want to have a mental health. I don't want to have PTSD or anxiety. But I've got it. I didn't want diabetes. But I've got it. That's it. I didn't go out purposely to get diabetes. No, I don't want it. But I've got it. And I've got to learn to live with that. And now I'm back on my tablets and that and things like that. Yes, I'll have to learn a lot harder than what I did before. But yes, it is hard. And yes, you can get depressed by taking what they say, medication all the time. You can. You really can. It sounds a little bit daft and a little bit stupid. Oh, but what's depressing about taking a tablet? But if you're taking tablets, if you're taking more than one a day, it can have an effect up here mentally. It is a mental strain, and it can affect you. Think, oh, I'll miss a day. I won't take any tablets for one day, and then that one day turns into two, turns into a week, turns into months, and by the time you know it, you may have poor health. You know what I mean? So yes, you can get depressed by taking medication. If you're taking medication to keep you alive, don't miss it. That's the best advice I can give. Do not miss that medication. If you're type 2 diabetes, I should take my own advice. You don't miss the medication. You just don't do it. You know what I mean? You just don't do it. So you have to keep it up. Keep taking it. It's there to benefit you and your life at the end of the day. But if you're thinking, young people, suicide, why do they do it? Nobody knows why. Nobody knows what's in your head unless you tell people. It's as simple as that. And that's my advice to the younger community. Please talk to somebody. Let them know how you feel. I mean, no one's going to take the mickey out of you or all like that. And if they did, that would be cruel. But no, tell somebody. At least tell your parents what you're going through, and they may be able to help you and get you the help you really need. It's as simple as that. Don't keep it bottled up. That's the worst thing you can do, is bottle it up, because it leads to suicide attempts and things like that. But please, you know what I mean, continue your life. Live your life to the fullest. Don't end it prematurely. That's my advice, and that's the advice I'll always give. And that's the advice what I'll always give on Mark's mental health journey. And it is only advice. It is me. I'm going through mental health myself and things like that. I mean, people ask me, you know what I mean, I've attempted suicide in the past, but I'm still here to tell the tale, and I've learnt, hopefully I've learnt the lesson of that. You know what I mean, about it. Suicide, it's a waste, but when it gets up here in your head, that overrides everything. You know what I mean? And people just have that one thought. You know what I mean? All the time, 24 hours a day. So, but the younger people need to learn to open up and talk to people, especially your parents and people around you who really do care and love you, and go from there. Get the help you really need. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, yes, it's easy to say than do. It's harder to do. I understand that. I really do. So, at the end of the day, my mental health, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yes, I still get paranoid and things like that, but as long as nothing sets it off everything, so it'll be fine. And stuff like that. That's why I do YouTube. I do what, I make a video to get away from my problems, unless I'm doing this kind of video. Obviously I'm talking about my problems, but a problem talked about is a problem halved, and it's a problem shared, and everybody knows about it now. So there you go. That's what it's all about. Finding that support system. I've got a support system. I've got people on YouTube who I can talk to. I know I can talk to, and they're not going to tell anybody. They're not going to spread it about. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, because they're caring people, and that's what you need. You need caring people, like your parents, and you need friends who are caring as well. And it's as simple as that. And if me, by talking about this, it may or may not help people, then fair enough. But at the end of the day, if one person watches it and it helps one, that's my job done. That's it really. But like I say, I did do a disclaimer at the beginning. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. I don't like that. I'm just talking about my mental health. I have PTSD, I have anxiety, and I have depression. I have clinical depression as well. And when all them three, and yes, I do have paranoia. I get paranoid. Well, that's brought on by myself. That's, they can be helped, and it has been helped, but there you go. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean, but paranoia can be brought on by yourself. Your brain's overactive, and it can work that way as well. And if you a person who has if you if you switch from one personality to another, then there you go. It can be very confusing as well. And you know what I mean? Because I've had people say to me, yeah, they can be talking to me 1 minute like I am now, then they can be talking to me another minute and I'm a completely different person. Or I can be completely different. It's as simple as that. So, that's, hopefully, you found this interesting enough and helpful. And that. But like I say, my mental health, it's a lot healthier. I'm in a lot healthier place now than I've ever been. I mean, that's because of who I met. That, you know, I've got a girlfriend now. I've got Jen to think about. So that makes me happy. I've got somebody who wants me for me, who loves me for me. She's in love with me. I'm in love with her. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. So I have now got a growing relationship, and it is always growing. It's a growing relationship, and with somebody who cares and loves me, and that's what I've always wanted, and that's what I've got right now. So, like I say, my mental health is getting better all the time. You can have relapses and things like that, but it is what it is at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy, and there you go. And I could be, you know, I couldn't be more happier because I met Jen. I'm really chuffed to bits that I'm with somebody who wants me for me. I want her for her as well. Don't get me wrong. I love her for who she is, and she loves me for who I am. But she wants to be with me and things like that. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing. That's what that's what my relationship's built on, is open communication, and that's what you've got to have, open communication in any kind of relationship, even with friends. I'm always open. If I've got friends, you know, like Wayne, Kevin, Tony, Richard, I always have open communication with them. If you're not a friend, I won't have open communication with anybody. It's as simple as that, but I do. And even my subscribers, I have an open communication with them as well. I mean, if a subscriber says yes to something what I get, I think, well, that's a good idea, and then I'll go do it. You know what I mean? I've done it on several occasions, as you all know, through my YouTube channel. But like I say, my mental health this month has been pretty. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good, and that in its own way. But then again, I have a weird personality in any case. So, and a lot of people don't understand me because they don't really want to get to know me. And there's people on YouTube. Well, I know you. No, you don't. You think you do, but you don't know me. Because if you knew me, then you wouldn't be, saying what you're saying about me, would you? So there you go. So, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please like the video. Please please subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell icon, hit all that will let you know when I'm uploading another video. Also, please share the video to your friends and your family and to other social media like Facebook, Instagram, X, and also use the comment section below. If you use the comment section below. I do try and answer all comments if I can, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Catch you all later. Bye.